welcome or welcome back. If this is your second day, this is day 2 of our meditation on our journey to racial justice. And it is a journey. This is a marathon, and you know how on marathons you have rest stations. You have water stations. They call them aid stations. So I like to think of this as just an aid station where you can drop in and get replenished. So today you're actually going to need something to write with, a piece of paper and a pen, so that if you can grab something to write with, as I'm talking a little bit at the beginning, that would be great. We're going to do something called free writing today. We're going to do a little bit of centering, and then we're going to do some free writing. So go ahead and grab your piece of paper and a pen or a pencil. And with free writing, first of all, let me tell you why I'm doing this. In the past few days, I want to do this particular meditation today because in the past few days, I've heard a lot of people say, I don't even know what I'm feeling. And I have felt that way. I mean, I've been so overwhelmed at times that I've thought, I don't even know what I'm feeling. And so I thought we need an opportunity to process, because we get to healing through processing. And so this free writing is a way to just get whatever is inside out on paper. But it's a time where you have to allow yourself to just be completely honest with yourself, allow yourself to be vulnerable, because it's just about allowing your feelings to pour out on paper. It doesn't matter how it sounds. It doesn't have to be grammatically correct. You don't have to have correct sentence structure. None of that matters. You're the only person who's going to see it unless you choose to share. This is an opportunity for you just to pour what is inside of you out on paper, to get it out. All right. So we're going to do that for about 5 minutes. And then we're going to do some centering after. But right now, I'd like you just to get in a really comfortable place, in your chair, on your couch, on your bed, wherever you are. Just get comfortable. If it's comfortable for you to put both feet on the floor so you feel secure, then that's great. If you like your legs to be in some other position, that's fine too. And just, move around, get a little bit comfortable, and take a deep breath in through your nostrils. Let it out through your mouth. Just allow yourself to come down a little bit. And if it's comfortable for you, close your eyes. If that doesn't feel good, if that doesn't feel safe, then just lower your gaze so that your eyes are relaxed, your eyes are softened. And just notice your breath. Know that you're breathing in. Know that you're breathing out. Feel your breath in your body. And feel your breath just slow down a little bit. Feel your heart rate just slow down a little bit to a nice, steady, relaxed beat. Feel your eyes soften, your jaw soften. Feel your shoulders just fall away from your ears. Feel your whole body relax. And take another deep breath in and out through your mouth. And just let it all out. Let it all out. Now, if you've just joined us, I've asked people to grab a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil. So if you haven't done that, if you would do that now. If you have your pen and paper ready, then we're going to, for the next 5 minutes, do something called free writing. And just getting all of your thoughts out on paper. And if you don't know where to start, then I would say start exactly where you are. I'm going to put on a little bit of music so that we have something to listen to while we're writing. And you can go ahead and start writing right now if you know what you want to write. But if you have black or brown children, write about your fears and your hopes for them. If you're triggered by seeing armed police in the streets, write about your anxiety. Write about that PTSD that it may be bringing up. If you're recovering from COVID, or if you've lost a loved one, write about your grief. If you don't want to get out of bed in the morning because you're just too weary, there's just too much, write about that. Write about how that feels. If you want to scream, if you want to cry, write about that. As the tears fall down your face, write about it. Get it out on paper. Get it out. Whatever you're feeling, get it out. Write it down. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to have periods. Just write it out. Are you hopeful? Write about your hopes. Write about your dreams. Have you been a part of the problem because of your words, because of your actions, because of your silence? Let writing it out be the first step you take to showing up. Write it out. Write your fears. Write your dreams. Write your hopes. Write your frustrations. Let your tears fall. Write it out. Let yourself be vulnerable. Be honest with yourself. Let whatever comes up come out onto the paper. Write it out. Let it out. Without resistance. Without judgment. Without judgment. And with compassion for yourself. Hold yourself as you're writing. Love yourself as you're writing. Write it out. Write it out. Cry it out. Write for your loved ones. Write for your children. We've got one more minute to write, to get it out. Everything you've been holding in. Maybe there's some things you haven't even wanted to say out loud. Write it out. Write out your anger. Write out your pain. Just write it out. About 30 more seconds. You don't have to stop writing. We're going to go into a little bit more centering in just a few seconds. If you feel like you need to keep writing, then you keep writing. If you need to put the pen down and just allow yourself to process for a minute, then I'm going to give us an opportunity to do that. So for those of you who are ready to put your pen down for a moment, I'll ask you to just either close your eyes or lower your gaze once again. A lot of emotion may have been coming up right now. And I don't want you to put a lid on that necessarily. I just want you to be able to feel it. Feel what you're feeling right now. Let yourself feel it. You don't have to pretend for anybody. You don't have to hold it back for anybody. If the tears are coming, let the tears come. Just breathe and let the tears come. There's a lot to cry about. There's a lot to grieve right now. But in order to get to the other side of that, we need to move through it. And somehow there is freedom on the other side. There's freedom on the other side. In order for us to show up fully, we need to be okay. We need to be able to get in touch with our feelings, let out our feelings, process our feelings. So just take a few deep breaths if you can. Oh, and let it out. And let what has to go, go with the exhale. Another deep breath. And let it go. And feel your heart. Feel your heart beating. Feel yourself breathing. Know that you are breathing in. Know that you are breathing out. Know that you are here supported by your chair, supported by your couch, by your bed. Know that you're supported by this community. Know that this is your aid stop in the marathon. This is your water stop. This is your rest stop. This is where you can get replenished in this marathon. I hope this was meaningful for you today. I know I needed it. I did my writing. Thank you for being here. And I hope to see you tomorrow or the next day or the next day or the next. I'll be here. I'll be here over the weekend. I'll be here. Be well.